What's up, you guys? It's your girl Dagnet. I'm back. The African blogger, walk the ancient paths on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. I have to remember because I have so many. I want to talk about the Kardashians, women. Now, the Kardashian, remember the sex tape when they came out? Kim was such this victim that was taken advantage of. She and her boyfriend were just being intimate, and he secretly taped them having sex, doing their intimate business, and then he leaked it. And she was crying, and she was this victim. Oh, and the whole world ate it up, sucked it up, and believed it, and painted this picture of what's his name, of Ray J, like he was this villain, this evil, perverted man. He's such a pervert. That's the image she, her mother, and her whole family painted of Ray J, that it literally destroyed his career, assassinated his character, that those were shot in his face. Only to find out recently, the NDA they signed, he doesn't care anymore. He's coming out to speak out. Only to find out the truth that the whole set, it was staged. Excuse me. The whole thing was staged. The bed they were having sex in, it was like a pornographic site. You know, you go to the, what do you call it? Not pornography, oh dear. What do you call it? Movie set. Thank you very much. The whole thing was like a pornography movie set. The bed, the sheets, the cameras, lights, cameras, action. And her mother set this whole thing up. Talk about prostituting your child for fame and fortune. See what I said in my earlier video? That the mother, Kris Jenner, is the head Jezebel of the whole family. You strike me somewhere, you check her, she probably sacrificed her husband just for the fame and fortune. That woman is hungry for fame. She's hungry for power, control, fame, and fortune. That's the Jezebel spirit in a nutshell, in the flesh, Kris Jenner. And she hates men. Jezebel spirit don't like men. They will control, manipulate, and emasculate men. Look at all the men that have crossed their path. Look how her first husband turned out. Who knows if she's sacrificing? I'm just saying. Allegedly, supposedly, we don't know. Look how Bruce Jenner turned out. They have emasculated him. Every man that ever come across or come in contact with a Kardashian woman will fit in one of three categories: death, character assassination. They destroy, they assassinate your character, that will cause you to lose your career, your business, and opportunities. Or the third one, they will emasculate you. Well, Bruce Jenner, we all know, falls into that category. The third one, isn't it? The rest of the men, look at all the men they have dated. Look at their lives and their careers and their character after they came in contact and relation with the Kardashian women. Do your own history now. You tell me. Now, Ray J came out and told the truth that this was all planned and all staged and all orchestrated by the head witch Jezebel, Kris Jenner. Talk about prostituting your daughter for wealth and fame and fortune. The daughter herself played along because she was always hungry for fame. She was always hungry for attention. She was always hungry to be noticed. So she was willing to be famous at all costs. Because Paris Hilton had a sex tape and it made her famous. So she figured she gonna do her own sex tape and get famous. Well, her name, she and her family, the Kardashian, they have a household name, but nobody know what they're famous for. Anybody can point their finger on nothing and say, this is what, nobody knows. They themselves don't even know how and why they got famous. Isn't it? But the very tools and the weapons and the strategies that they used to build the Kardashian empire, it's going to be the very tools and strategies that will be used to bring that empire down. It is called sowing and reaping. Those of you in the world, you call it karma. It goes around, it will come around. You cannot build empire and name and character and wealth and fame and fortune at the expense of somebody else's, or tearing down somebody, destroying other people's characters and their names and their integrity and their businesses to build your own. How long do you think such an empire will last? It's an empire that built on sand. It will crumble, and it's crumbling now. Yes, all of those who are familiar with them or connected to them, it's time for you to run, because that Kardashian ship is sinking, and it's sinking fast. Those who are in and part of it, jump out or you will sink along with them. But they got to go down, because you cannot go up by putting other people down and think you stay up for long enough. It don't last. Life has a history. Some of you call it the universe, the karma, whatever you call it. It's going to come back to them. Yes. They have destroyed so many characters. I mean, all these years, people thinking this Kim was such a victim, only to find out She's an absolute villain. She's the evil one. Her mother, they are the evil one. Destroyed this young man character, manipulated him and seduced him to signing this NDA and going along to play, go along to get along to play along. And now in the process, his name has been destroyed, his reputation, his character destroyed, and they are all become, they say, billionaires. Who know how true that is? But they say they are billionaires at somebody else's expense. Am I saying what he did was right? No, but we signed a deal, made a contract. How come you are famous and I'm looking like the villain and you look at the victim? Nah, no, I agree with him. No, what's up? We signed a contract. You guys seem to be benefiting, and the contract seems to be more lucrative for you than it is for me. If anything, he has suffered more. Nah, he's right. It's payback time. I'm sure he's not asking for money, but he's asking for his name to be cleared, for his character to be restored, for his dignity to be brought back. And I agree with him. Yes, now he's speaking up and he's speaking out. Good for Ray J. Now, Kim Kardashian, and the only reason why they brought up this sex tape in the, is it Hulu? In the Hulu, I don't follow them. I hear about it myself, just like you do on YouTube, because the bloggers and vloggers, we are talking about it. That's how I found out. But the latest streaming Hulu or Zulu or whatever it is on there. And the only reason why she dug up this old sex tape stuff again, you know why? The audience was very low. People had tired of the foolishness and nonsense. The audience was low. The ratings was low. So to bring up more ratings, she have to dig up some old bone that was buried called the sex tape. That's all it is. There was no reason for her to bring it up. Has she not milked that situation long enough to get enough money out of it, and fame and popularity and pity party and victim? I mean, have she not? No. Because the ratings were so low, they had to go back to the closet, open it, and bring some skeletons and try to paint or destroy his name, as if they haven't buried his character enough, as if they haven't assassinated Ray J's character enough. They had to go back into the demonic closet, open it up, and bring some more skeleton that was already buried. We have all forgotten about it. They had to dig it up. You know why? Because the rating was so low, and they needed something to bring some ratings, to get some attention, to drive some noise back to the platform. But that's the worst mistake they ever made in their life. Because you know why? That bone they went and dug up is going to be the catalyst of the downfall. They have milked and destroyed people's character and life for too long. You cannot build a life, a business, a ministry, a character, a integrity, a platform, a name. You cannot build anything on the back of somebody else's character and expect it to survive. You cannot tear down somebody else and becoming a millionaire in the process, and you expect that to continue to last. You cannot destroy people on your way up and expect that it will not bite you in the behind and take you down. The very tools and weapons you use to build your Kardashian empires, which is on the backs and the character and the integrity and the lives of others, is the very same tool and weapons and resources that will be used to bring that empire down, because we have had enough of this nonsense. And we are tired. We don't want any more. Bring some new faces. Bring something that can uplift people. Bring some programs and something that has some values and morals and ethics. You nobody care for these women. Other than that, they don't want to have plastic surgery with their fake boobs and their fake butts and their fake this. We are tired. Then she had the nerve to tell that women should get off the butt and go and work, and you have to work hard. Excuse me, Kim Kardashian. We all knew how hard you work on your back. Thank you very much. This is Dagnet. I salute you, the African blogger. Please make sure you share, subscribe, and invite. Thank you very much.